Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. So we're continuing on the theme this week of a calm down version. I have a feeling, Pisces, that if you do anything else this week too quickly or try to get it done too fast, you're gonna have blocks in the road. I've been experiencing this last couple of days. I just can't do anything in super fast speed. I think it's an intentional block to slow people down. Even my kids, they're slowed down. My son hadn't slept enough, I think, and he tried to go to work and he felt off and sick, and he came home and he laid down. It feels very slowed down, almost like the hibernation of winter is happening right now. Today we're going to talk about your block this week. I'm using the location tarot. It actually takes all the people out of the cards. And to tell you the truth is that even though you can't see them in the cards, they're still there. Okay? This is obviously the Three of Pentacles. And if you look, you can see the people. They're still all there. Okay? You can see the reflection of them. But the thing is that when you're looking at it here, you can't really see it. This is the Six of Cups. And I feel that that's what maybe the block is seeing the darkness. I see nothing but shadows in these cards. Dark shadows, right? Back here. Shadows in the backyard of the Six of Cups. You see shadows everywhere. I feel like there is a hibernation type deal, especially with the Six of Cups, the backyard being closed off, having shadows. It's almost like a sense of protection, a sense of keeping yourself, not closed off, but like that warm blanket of invisibility. I don't really want to put myself out there. Because to be as a child, you're very trusting, right? The Six of Cups. And the teamwork of the Three of Pentacles says that, you're open up to other people and other energies. And sometimes for Pisces, I think that's a very hard thing to do. Because as soon as other people's energies enters our own, it gets a little sometimes intense. If those energies are not at the same speed as our own, or at the same level, or you know what I mean, you feel a little bit off, a little bit out of touch with it. So I think that might be affecting you this week, especially if you're trying to open up your heart space. Doing that, I'm opening a space for the heart to receive. Part of you may be going, run, go, hide, go to where it's safe, right? So let's take some cards and look at this deeper. Yeah, base chakra. Not surprised that it comes out. Your base chakra is where all your security issues come from. All that childhood stuff that has happened. It's kind of where you get your guards up. It's where you first trust, and also where you usually get betrayed about something, right? The world reveals itself. You come in hoping for the best, and then you get betrayed or hurt or whatever, and the walls come up. The protection comes up. The idea of just please don't hurt me anymore. You don't trust other people, and then eventually you realize it's because you don't trust yourself either. Because at one point you figured you were, gullible enough to trust somebody, and they betrayed you. So you can't even be trusted. But the thing is that you came in with all the best intentions, Pisces. you didn't have the full story. You didn't have all the tools available to you yet. So you came in a little bit green, as they say, not just of heart, but just green of the knowledge. See, we come here without really having a lot. We have it, but we've forgotten it. So, and there's a reason for that. Because we come here to learn, right? It's a school. So you can't have all the answers in the school. You got to work and figure out stuff and experience things. Exactly. So I feel this is written stand your ground, but I feel I'm looking at this planet here. It feels like even just having to open up your heart to go, I'm going to open up myself and my heart. You're feeling a little bit of that, well, if I do that, I'm opening myself up for maybe a whole lot of hurting. A very big weight is kind of, it's like you fighting Goliath. For some of you, at least that's what I feel. Like you gotta defend yourself, stand your ground. There's some big forces against us in this world, and I gotta find my safe space, right? What I'm hearing though here is that you are a safe space unto yourself. You don't need to run away to that space. You don't need to hide away into that space. You have that space. It belongs to you. It's within you. If you repeat that, my safe space is within me, and feel it and understand what that means, you might be better able to handle this type of block and stop yourself from retreating. I would sense retreating in fear. Yeah. Feeling like you got to protect yourself from negative energies. It just saw 7 come by again. That kind of deal. Okay. So, can you trust what you're seeing? Can you trust the reflection that's being shown to you? Can you trust these possible illusions? This is you dealing with the shadow self. Absolutely. This is you dealing with the shadow self. There's a 9 of Pentacles. There is a great opportunity for growth. There's a great opportunity to reap what you sow. And you have to remind yourself of that. If you never put yourself out there, if you never take any risks, if you never open yourself up to anything, then nothing ultimately equals nothing. If you don't invest of yourself or anything at all, if you don't plant anything, you're not going to get anything. If you want to eventually grow a beautiful tree that you can sculpt and make into your own, such as this one, you're going to need to get past all of that, all of those illusions of fear. And some of you are going to, it's not fear, always get hurt. Yeah. Is it maybe, though, that you can't read like the people that are coming in. For myself, with age and with time, I've realized that opening myself up to people doesn't mean trusting every single person that comes in. What you need to do is trust your intuition, which is here. Trust your guides. Trust your energy field. When it says, Mayday, Mayday, get the hell out of this person's energy field, that's a pretty clear indication that maybe this person, some of you will say, well, I have that with every single person. Then that's a base chakra thing. Okay? That's when you have to say, well, not every single person bears that warning, should have that warning attached to them when you see them. So it's time to maybe look a little deeper. Are you first dealing in fear, or is it actually energy? Is it your energy that's repelling you, or is it their energy that's repelling you? You've got to be able to spot the difference. Okay, so I'm going to take the Sacred Traveler, because like I said, it was one of the decks that caused a lot of kerfuffle earlier on Sunday. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. So again, yesterday we had something with a rainbow. We have the rainbow again, and we have the Nine of Pentacles being shown here in this tree full of heavyweight fruit. This is really showing you that you're not alone. It's kind of reiterating what I just said. Is that fear yours or theirs? Because clearly there's people out there who would be willing to help. The way I like to think about it is, I think I'm a pretty good person. I can't be by myself. There has to be others like me. Clearly there's others like me, because you're here watching. And I consider you to be a good person as well. So if there's you and there's me, then there needs to be more. There's more people out there with, I won't say pure intentions, because that's putting up on pedestal, but with, a decent heart and a good mind and a hand help if needed. So reach out to those people, find them, learn how to hone in on your energy and read the signs. Especially as empaths, you can look at people and you can tell. You'll know. You'll know that if they smile at you, and you know what a fake smile looks like, with a genuine smile looks like. I would say that the eyes usually tell a lot. The eyes usually tell a lot about a person. You can probably see all their insecurities there as well. I usually can. I don't know if it's just me, but I can tell a lot by looking at someone. I usually read them completely, though. It's in their posture and it's in everything. Alright, Pisces, I'm taking from the Tarot of Oneness. I have to be very deliberate today, because if not, like I said, I don't get very far. I almost feel like I'd end up having a catastrophe if I go super fast. It's like, I'm just going to get nowhere really quickly. The Empress. Okay. I feel what they're saying here is, think of this opening, this freeing, this trusting as something tapping into your creativity. In other words, be creative about the way you look at this. Instead of coming from a place of fear, they want you to come from a place of nurturing, of abundance, of wholeness, fertile thoughts, ideas, come about it even a new way. Act like a baby. This is like a baby elephant. Act like a baby elephant, like a, not like a baby elephant, but like a child, you know, somebody, the child card here, somebody who goes at it from a point of view of somebody who isn't broken or hurt or angered or betrayed. Somebody who is willing to trust again in themselves, first and foremost, in themselves. Trust yourself, okay? The stuff that you went through as a kid or as a young adult, because, you know, it's not always children. Sometimes people hurt us. It brings in knowledge. And it should never be compounded by fear. It should give you a great honing system, okay, to know what to look for the next time around. And that's the way you use it. What do I look for? What were the indications? What didn't I see? Sometimes as a child it's hard because we're not looking for indications of somebody trying to manipulate us. It is something that we work on and get better as we age. So, but they want you here to go out there as a child with the wisdom of the parent, okay? Look at this creatively. Creatively. There you go. I'm trying to get that word out. Don't forget to love and nurture yourself. There's a lot of love, a lot of nurturing in the Empress card. It's a lot of mothering yourself, taking care of yourself. And the Nine of Pentacles comes in again. Okay, this is the second time. You know, if you persevered through this, if you are determined to get through this, your hard work will pay off. Again, this spells abundance. There's a lot of abundance coming in. You work at it, you get something for it. Okay? And you'll feel validated every time you take a step forward and trust yourself and then see the result. As I say with everything, it's not a guarantee of anything, Pisces. We stumble, we learn, we continue on. That's the way it works. However, when you do put in the work, most of the time you will see the benefits. It's not like you fail every single time. It's not like the failures are there every single time. If there are, then you really need to work on your honing system. You need to look deeper and spot longer and really look, because there are usually some warning signs. There's usually stuff that indicates that you are going not in the right direction. So absolutely take a look when it comes to that. Most of the time, you put in the work, you get the results. Absolutely, you do. And you can walk around with an open heart, leaving room for the people who are worthy of it. And don't worry, just because you're open doesn't mean that the people who may take advantage of it will have access to you. That's the other part. They don't get access to you just because your cup is open. It doesn't, no. No. Okay? All right, Pisces. I want you to put the emojis of any kind of fruits, your favorite fruits, because we're talking about fruits of labor. Both the Nine of Pentacles came out in this deck, saying that your hard work is going to bring in abundance. It's going to bring you a horn of plenty if you work at this, if you really put the effort in. So go ahead and put those in the comment section right now. I want to see them. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and do that. Share it if you can. Somebody who might be needing to hear this message. Home. Home, home, home. See, again, I feel the Hermit. See, I feel that the door, the shutting, the going in, you got the 27, which is the 9 of the Hermit. You really just want to go under the blanket. You just want to go under the blanket and go, forget about this. I don't, you know, I can receive in the dark. I can receive in the dark. I don't need to put myself out there. But if you see that first card from yesterday, it's not about sitting in the dark. It's about opening that up and the coins coming into the cup. So somebody's got to be putting that in there. Okay? And yes, you can do some work with spirit guides. Absolutely. I believe that you should just walk with them constantly. Any free minute you have, go ahead and let them in. However, I don't think that you should just hermit like that as well, okay? It needs to be a balanced out life. You need to put yourself out there. You need to smile. You need to talk to somebody, okay? We all have times where we need to rest. That's absolutely okay. But cutting yourself off, probably not the best, okay? And you know, I'm not telling you to go out there and talk to every stranger that comes around, but find some groups, like-minded people, things that you can join, things that you like. Finding common interests with other people is usually a really good thing. You can find a few people that you're going, yeah, you know, we're kind of on the same vibe. Put yourself out there, okay? Receive. I almost feel like they're saying that there's going to be people to give to you if you are willing to receive. That's the other part of this. I know it's scary. I know you just want to stay home. I know you want to go where you're safe, okay? All right. So we have a magic prayer. And again, I feel very much the light and the Hermit coming in here. Both together, you see that light within. And now you're looking up. The magic prayer. Oh, please care for me, take care of me, help me. Absolutely. Let me see here if I can find that book. All right. So, found it. Speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and act in faith. I love that. It's a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me, Thy will and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. That's what I've been saying, okay? Meditate on help. Meditate on feeling that that love inside, that green chakra, okay? Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. Your destiny awaits you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you're on the right path. Yeah. That's what I feel like. If you're not hiding away in fear, you're definitely going to touch on something that's going to liberate you. Maybe that's all you really need to be doing. Keeping in touch with the higher part of you, the higher vibing part of you. Yep. Yes, Pisces, yes. Okay, so we already pulled from this one. Let me take some more location tarot. All right. This is gorgeous. This is the Ace of Cups. And for those of you who want to see, you can see it right here. See? Okay. So you have the Ace of Cups coming in. All I can see is blue sky and water. And just a little bit of a cloud. And I think the little bit of a cloud, you know, it's like I said, you can't hate the stuff that's come in, it's wisdom. To hate a cloud would be the weirdest thing ever because it provides us with water. Okay? It takes water from one place and travels it to another. You have to keep that in mind. There's a cycle to things, and there's also a replenishing of things. Don't forget that in life. There's always a replenishment that has to happen. So something comes in, even if it's hurt and heartbreak, and then with it, something else comes in. Wisdom, knowledge, and sometimes a different path. Okay? When we are uncomfortable, we could hate the discomfort and say, I never want to be there again, but with discomfort is a clear indication that you're not where you truly meant to be. So, discomfort, clouds, they all bring in something to give you knowledge, to help you out, and also to remind you not to live in fear of it, because we are talking about the block today. Don't live in the shadows. Just because you've experienced the shadows, you don't have to run away from the shadows, or in some cases run into the shadows. You have to see them for what they are, understand them for what they represent, the knowledge that they have given you. Thank them. Let it replenish you. Let it give you knowledge and insight so that you can start fresh. You can start new with more information. Okay? But this is definitely as well the cup, an open heart, right? Most definitely. It's right there. An open heart. Don't forget that. You have to let people in as well. You have to fill your cup with something. It's again going down. If you don't have anything in your cup, how are you supposed to fill up or refill anybody or yourself or anything? You're just stuck at an impasse, not moving, not doing. All right. So we have here the Taj Mahal, and this is another one where they made their own, and as you can see, it is the Four of Wands. The Taj Mahal is very well known for being a building built from a grieving, I don't know if it's a husband or lover, but whatever, for his lost mate. But it had to be of love, right? his loss became this beautiful thing. Okay? From loss came this beautiful monument to love. Anybody who goes in there will think, no, there's something, you know, there's something that somebody needs to do for me when they're missing me, right? Build a huge monument to love. Okay? And that's what's coming through. I know I'm hearing mausoleum, but it's not that. It's loving so much that you want the person's final resting place to be something beautiful, magnificent, peaceful, happy. So out of sadness came beauty and more love. And I think that's the big thing. Out of sadness came more love. A dedication to love, if you want. And it's a great card to come out with this reading. He didn't hide away. He didn't run away. He displayed his heart to the world. Look, I love this person. Look. I'm going to glorify that love with something of so massively beautiful and peaceful. Spirit wants you to do the same thing. I want you to celebrate life, because hidden behind here is the Four of Wands. Okay? A ceremony of love, of celebrating life and all the achievements. And I'm saying achievements, okay? And sometimes achievements is feeling that pain, having that hurt. That's an achievement, because then you level up to the next, right? You know that happened, and now it gave you wisdom and insight. So you've achieved wisdom and insight to go to the next level. Always see it as something that can help you get further. Always. I see that everything that I went through in my entire lifetime has helped me be the person that I am today. Be that empathic, open person. Yes, it's not that I wasn't closed off, but I've learned that these things has made me, in some ways, a very good teacher. Not that I'm not done learning, but for certain things, I gained a lot of wisdom that I can give to others. The definition of teacher, in my estimation, anyway. Okay? Mm-hmm. Eleven in perfect harmony. Feeling the world and the divine matrix. And we have double numbers here. We have 11 and 44 coming in. And we have 4 again. Okay? 13 is 4. Feeling the world. This is the Four of Wands. Feeling the world. What I'm hearing from them is, the thing of it is, the divine matrix is everything happens for a reason. Like everything that we are going through, and plus the double 4 comes to an 8, that courage, okay? That courage is coming in as well. But everything that we go through is part of this. It's part of that design. It was always meant to be this way. Earth is always meant to be this way. I heard somebody say that Earth is a very popular place right now, and that resonated true. In other words, people come, like spirits or souls come here because there's different places you can go. But right now, this is like the hot spot. This is like the Studio 54. For some reasons, I think to myself, I don't know why, but I guess there's the buzz and the activity that's going on with all the lessons going on all at once, and the evolution and the awakening and the ascending of the planet and all of that stuff is probably very buzz, right? Buzzworthy. But what's happening here is that it's feeling the world. When I see in perfect harmony, feeling the world. Oh. This right here is hitting me in the way that your experiences we're going to start perceiving things as experiences, not good or bad anymore. And we're going to be able to feel the energy. It's what's coming in. I feel the energy. It's like in perfect harmony is telling me the pauses. Okay, the pauses and the melody, the pauses and the sounds make the melody, right? Absolutely. You have a note, a pause, a note, a pause, a note, a pause, a note, a pause. That's just the way it is. It could be light and dark, okay? But we don't see those as bad things. We're going to start perceiving our life this way. We're going to feel the world in a very different way. It's going to be energetic frequencies. In other words, instead of when you're feeling, let's say you're feeling bad, you're going to just go, ooh, I'm feeling like I'm not in sync. Like that vibration doesn't feel true to me. Why? Is there something I need to see? Why did I let that energy in? Is there something I need to heal? Am I fearing something? You see, you're questioning the why. And the way she's bringing insight to this, it's like feeling the world. You're not feeling bad or good. You're just feeling it. Do you understand? You're kind of going, I'm open. Your heart center is open. Your chakra is open. And you're feeling it, but not in a great amount of pain. You're feeling the energies. And, you know, sometimes it's going to happen that in that cup, something is going to come in and you're going, no, I don't want that. And you can remove it. You know, remove it. That's it. You only fill your cup of what you want. But the idea is that you're going to see it. You're going to feel it coming in. And by receiving it like that, feeling the world like that, Pisces, you're not going to feel a need to run away to the shadows anymore. You're not going to feel to secure or protect yourself anymore. It's going to be a brand new creative way of seeing that everything has an ebb and flow. And that you're just feeling your way through it, right? And it's not feeling as in inviting heartbreak, it's feeling as in, example, you miss somebody, you cry. What do you feel then? Do you feel pain? Or do you feel love? Right now, when I miss people, you know what I say when I cry for my mom or my dad that's passed, and it happens, it still does. I go, isn't it wonderful that my heart remembers that it loved you so much that even now I can feel this pain of your presence, of your physical presence being gone. And then I go and find them. I find their spirit, right? But it makes me smile while the tears flow because it's in love. It's not in pain. It's in love that I feel this. If I didn't care about them, I wouldn't cry for them. I know a lot came in, and I don't know if it was cohesive enough for you today, Pisces. I feel like I've probably been all over the place again. It had to come out this way. That's all I know. I think that some of this resonated with part of you, and some of it resonated with a different part of you. But it's all food for thought. And the food I wanted you to put in the comment section were fruit. So I hope you've done that. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go and meditate for a while. I think I really need to. There's something big going on for sure. There's something big going on for sure. You can feel it. You can feel it in the energies that are coming in. It's a very reflective moment. It's a very in moment. So embrace it. Like I said, this year is going to be ebb and flow. There are times where we're going to be like this, and then there are times where we're going to be like raring to go. So just be prepared. If you're in a raring to go week, don't worry about it. It's not that you're not in this. It's maybe that you've done it before, or you're going to go into it later. Just save these. Remind yourself, I got to go watch that again because she was talking about that. Don't worry about it, okay? This is all energies that come and go related to your life. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, listen. Keep some notes. Get some tips. I'm going to let you go for now, my beautiful ones. It's been another long one. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. And I'll be back tomorrow with the ground and the crown. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.